loved ones. What's going on? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace. And always love, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. We're about to get this message out to the collective. Collective message. As always, take what applies. Take what applies. Shout out to everybody booking their personals. Okay, trying to get their personal alignment going. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see what we have today. Let's see, 5D want to come out so bad. Before I started the reading, I got a little hot. All of a sudden, I just start getting hot. So, you know, it might your block might be getting hot. Let's see if that comes out in the reading. Also felt like I needed to clear my throat a lot. Still do. So let's see. Okay. All right. So right out the gate, we have Crossroads, Violet, and the Law of Cause and Effect, which is about karma. Okay. So with this Crossroads, there could be a decision that you have to make in the now, mind you, this could be past, present, or future. So there could have been a decision that you made in the past where you felt like you were at a crossroads, and you could be experiencing the karma from that decision. Now, that could be in your favor or not in your favor. But yeah, so it could be past or present. Let's clarify this before I get too deep off into it. Okay. Ooh. Well, all right. Okay. So we have clouded judgment, social media, and Aquarius. Okay. So whatever this decision is that you made or could be faced with making, you could have some clouded judgment about it. That could be why the Violet card is here, because that's all about your crown chakra. So make sure that you make the decision that honors your crown. Okay? Make the decision that honors your crown. Make sure you make the decision that's in alignment with your higher self. Okay? You also have social media and Aquarius here. So don't be swayed by public opinion. Don't be swayed by what you see on social media. Try not to be comparative. Yeah, because whatever this decision is that you have made or need to make, I feel like it's present now. Whatever this decision that you're going to be making is, it's got to be made straight from your heart. It's got to be made from your inner voice, from your higher self telling you this is the aligned decision, okay? Also, we're not making this decision based on the community, because we have the Aquarius card here as well. You have the one card. This is about you, the self, okay? So wait for confirmation. Nothing needs to be rushed, okay? Breathe, take a breath, okay? And again, make the decision from a place of clarity, and make the decision from your crown. What best aligns with your higher self? Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, this decision. Oh, you got a lot of numbers coming out today. Okay, so we got the number 2, get your rest, and the number 3. Okay, so when I see get your rest, there's an element of overthinking. Okay, we don't want to overthink this decision. Okay, it's really no thought really needs to go into the decision. This is a decision about feeling. That's why you have the wait for confirmation card here. Okay, the answer is going to come to you, and it could come to you through social media too. So just keep all 3 of your eyes open. Okay, and this is also a card of communication. Okay, so the answer to whatever this crossroads is that you feel like you're going through could be communicated to you through different avenues. Okay, it might be an idea. A song might come on that sparks what it is that you need to do. So wait for confirmation, and also get your rest. Okay, we can't be making decisions from a place of fatigue, because 9 times out of 10 we're not going to make the aligned decision with our higher self. If we are not rested, we're automatically dwelling in the lower self. Okay, so we need to just make sure that we're rested, that we are waiting on confirmation. We're not stressing about no decision making. Okay, we are waiting for that confirmation, and we'll move forward once the answer is crystal clear. Okay, let me clarify this crossroads. What is this crossroads all about? Clarify crossroads. What is the crossroads that the collective may come up to? Okay. Okay, so we have spring here, appearances, and irritated. So the crossroads has something to do with the decision that's irritating your spirit. Okay, whatever is not settled within you, that could be worth looking into a little deeper, not avoiding it. We're in spring now, so spring could be significant. Something that happened in spring or a decision you need to make in the spring could be very significant. What's this appearances? Okay. Oop. Okay, so we have fears here. 3D and competition. Yeah, are we not trying to face our fears here? Are we in a bit of an avoidant energy? Your fears could be showing up in the 3D. They could be irritating your spirit. This gives the energy of like a buildup. Because spring here could be spring in terms of season, but now I'm getting spring in terms of something wants to spring up and spring out. So your fears could be showing up in the 3D. And if your fears are showing up in the 3D, it's not to irritate you, okay? Though it may appear, okay, like maybe things are crashing down. It might appear as if everything is kind of against you. It might appear like you are in a competitive energy thing. People are trying to compete against you. But the fears are showing up so that you can address them. They can no longer sit beneath the surface and not be addressed. Okay, so your fears can show up in the 3D in a number of ways. Your fears can show up in the form of health issues. Okay, those could be trapped emotions, trapped fears that are trying to get your attention. So really pay attention to your health. Also, your fears can manifest in the form of relationship conflicts. So if you are starting to see conflict in a relationship, or you've just had it up to here with a certain dynamic within a relationship or within all your relationships, it's worth looking into. Okay, maybe that's what this crossroads is like. It ain't really a crossroads, because in the first spread, it really was no decision making that needed to happen. You needed to wait for a sign, but also it was going to be downloaded into you. So maybe, some action steps have been downloaded into you that you're not waking up to. Okay, make sure that we are listening and being obedient when we do get those calls. Okay. Oh, we got all the laws. Okay. So we have the law of polarity and the law of attraction. Law of polarity just means that everything is two sides of every coin, right? Everything has two poles, but there lies a spectrum between the two poles. So that also is the card of balance, right? Making sure that you are balancing your energy. We also have law of attraction, which means like attracts like. And then we have the hell no card, which is like boundaries. Let me finish this spread. Hold on. Give me something to tie this up. Are we having some root chakra issues here? Don't hesitate. Organization, Pisces. Yeah, so with this Pisces card, Pisces is the dreamer. But it also, on the shadow side, can represent illusions. It's connected to the fear card and the law of attraction card. So what I'm getting is you could be in a state of, your dreams could be very vivid. Okay, you could even be having nightmares or being faced with certain fears. They're trying to come to the surface to get you out of this illusion. Okay, whatever illusion you are in, it is a limiting belief. Okay, there's a lot of limiting, because that's what fears are too. Limiting beliefs about your experience. And Spirit wants you to look at all the full spectrum of the situation. Whatever it is, look at the full spectrum of the situation. I think you're stuck. This is what it's giving me. Stuck on one little notch within the spectrum. And you're calling that truth. Well, the truth lies along the whole entire spectrum. Okay? And so explore some of those other options. Explore some of those other thoughts. Open up your mind. Expand your horizon. And widen your perspective. Okay, sometimes when we go through things, especially if they impact us emotionally, especially if they hurt, or if they feel really good too, we can start to zoom in on that emotion and see things through a microscope. Okay, it's kind of like the movie Inside Out, where happiness or joy seen everything through this narrow lens of joy, right? And then sadness saw everything through her narrow lens of sadness. But when they came together, they realized that the experience that the child had, that they inhabited, was very nuanced. Okay, and that's how they started to merge and build capacity for more complex emotions. They realized that they existed together within the same moment. And so I feel like Spirit is calling you to Spirit is calling us to expand our perspective, especially also expand in our emotional intelligence to understand that our experiences are more nuanced than we would like to remember them as. Okay, so yeah, take a bigger view. Also, organizing. Okay, it's spring cleaning time anyway, but getting organized could help you organize your thoughts as well. I know sometimes cleaning can be a meditation, and sometimes as you clean, things start to come in very clearly. And so don't hesitate to organize. Okay. Let's get one more spread. What is the future looking like for the collective? What does the collective need to know about the future? Yeah, there's just a cleaning out of the closet. You know, we are in springtime. It's about spring cleaning. We just, are still in the middle of at the top end of our new year, if you follow that astrological calendar. And so, yeah, it's just a nice cleansing that needs to take place so that you can move forward into your future without any of this baggage, without any of these illusions. I'm hearing like old, outdated narratives, claiming these old, outdated narratives as your identity, even. Yeah, it's time to stop identifying with the trauma and the drama and the fears and the sob stories. It's time to start seeing those experiences that were overwhelming or painful in a more nuanced way. It's time to actually get what you need to get out of them, which is the lessons. Yeah, we're not meant to live in an eternal state of pain. Okay, that's how you create your own personal hell. Okay, it's time to move up out of that. It's time to move out of that. It's old news. Okay. Yes, art and music, stagnant, winter. Okay, future. What does the future feel like? Yes. Okay. The future. So pay attention to art and music. Okay, that could help you move through your stagnant energy, and be very mindful how you curate we talked about this before, your diet, what you put in your ears, what you put in your eyes, what you put in your mouth. Are you putting winter death frequencies into your experience? Or are you ready to thaw out? It's springtime. So the music you listen to, the shows that you watch, all of that matters, and all of that helps you raise your vibration out of a place of stagnancy. Okay? Yeah, don't miss the bus. Winter is a time for all that reflection, sitting in your emotions, going back, doing your life review. Spring is the time to pop out. Okay? Spring is the time to pop out. The flowers are blooming. What is blooming in your garden? Are you still stuck in a mental winter? Okay? It's time to get some movement. You are protected. Okay? Whether you feel it or know it or not. And you're protected in the long term. Okay? This isn't short-term protection. So you don't have to brace yourself for what's coming next. Unless you continue to put things into your frequency that align with certain energies that you don't even want to feel. That's the thing. It's like we don't like the discomfort of pain. We don't like the discomfort of grief, but we will continue to feed ourselves energy that continues to bring us more grief and more pain. Okay? Oh, Lord. Yeah, we need moderators in here. So yeah, just stay in your creativity. Okay? This will get things moving for you. Okay? So just stay in your creativity. Okay? Let's see. Doubt. Lay low. Yeah. So what I'm seeing is you're protected from doubt. But in order to protect yourself from doubt, you've got to feed your spirit things that combat the frequency of doubt. That's just, it don't happen magically. Okay? You got to give God something to work with. Okay? So just focus on your progress. Okay? Focus on your creativity, your inspiration. You might have a tendency to want to kind of lay low, but lay low is also under long term. So you might have been laying low for too long. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This lay low is connected to long term and stagnant. You could have been laying low for a little bit too long. Okay? It's been a long term lay low, and that's why you got yourself feeling stagnant. Okay? So get in motion. Move your body. Move your house around. Okay? Organize your things. Throw some stuff away. Get that energy up out of there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You need to be focused on your progress. That's it. Just focus on your progress. Okay? There is a stream of creativity, inspiration coming in for you. Just be patient. Be patient with yourself, but start to make the moves, okay? Start to move yourself in the direction that you want to go, because that stagnant energy is going to put you in a place of self-doubt, okay? Doubt can't really catch things that are moving, okay? Doubt likes to sit with things that are sitting still, okay? But make sure when you're moving, I think that's why you need to kind of reflect a little bit and wait for confirmation. You want to be moving in the right direction, in the aligned direction. You don't want to just be moving just to be moving. This isn't about restlessness, okay? This is about inspired, aligned action, okay? We are taking inspired, aligned action, okay? Otherwise, we could just rest. It's fine. We have no issue with resting. Resting is a luxurious hobby. Okay. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's get one card to tie this all together. Bring this home for us. Okay. Let's go here. The Six of Wands. Okay. So the Six of Wands is about conflict and rivalry. Oh, no. That's the Five of Wands. Hold on. I'm like, The Six of Wands is about recognition and victory. Yes. A woman sits on her horse on a carousel. She is victorious, basking in the fruits of her transformation through the cycles of life. The Six of Wands reminds us that our past does not dictate our future. Let go of any imposter syndrome that may be creating self-doubt. Share your magic with the world unapologetically. Public recognition is wonderful when earned, but it should not operate as motivation. Success is still success, even if not recognized by others. The Six of Wands is about owning and harnessing what makes you unique. The light side or the yang side of this card is public recognition, completion of a cycle, growth of your craft, enjoying the fruits from the transformation after struggle, and reconciliation and reunion in relationships. The shadow side or the yin side of the card is self-sabotage, dropping out and giving up, and accident or needing external validation. How to properly align with this card is to record your strengths and achievements daily. When I tell y'all, the cards don't lie. What did we... What more could I say? I mean, it never ceases to amazes me how this whole divination thing works, because you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. There's divine justice coming in. Leave the doubt at the door. Stop dwelling in the past. It's over. You are no longer the person that will behave or experience the things that you've done and have experienced. You can't. You've been made over. You've been transformed. So expect new outcomes. Expect new experiences. Okay? And look forward to the recognition, the alignment, and the recognition starts with you recognizing yourself for the work that you've done and allowing yourself to live in the new skin. Listen, if that resonated with y'all, great. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe if you feel the vibes. Join the tribe. You know what I mean? And if you want to get your personal reading, because this is general, if you want to zone in on certain areas of your life, then hit me up. Follow me on Instagram, DM me. Let's get into some things, okay? As always, I love y'all. Have a good week.